The Kardashian Jenner family, which was once a powerful force in pop culture, could be in danger of disintegrating for a number of reasons. The family needs to change and adapt in order to avoid becoming relics of a bygone era, from diminishing viewership and relevance to criticism of their business endeavors and ongoing scandals. In this video, we will explore 7 key points that suggest the Kardashians' reign may be coming to an end. Number 7. Declining viewership. Since its debut in 2007, the Kardashian family's popular reality show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, has seen a sharp drop in viewership. The show drew over 4 million viewers per episode at its height in 2010, but in the most recent seasons, that number has dropped to less than 700,000, an 82% decline. This sharp decline suggests a shift in television consumption patterns, with viewers favoring platforms that provide more authentic and diverse content, in addition to a decline in interest in the family's antics. It might be difficult for the Kardashians to regain the kind of audience that first made them well known as people look for new entertainment that fits with their changing tastes and ideals. The show's declining viewership is indicative of a wider trend in which viewers are losing faith in the family due to their persistent self-promotion, lack of real depth, and incapacity to adjust to shifting cultural contexts. In the absence of a robust television persona to support their brand, the Kardashians might encounter growing challenges in preserving their cultural significance and relevance. The family's reliance on sensationalism and shock value might not be enough to draw in viewers as the entertainment business changes, and they want more relatable and meaningful content. Number 6. Loss of relevance among younger audiences. Although the Kardashian Jenner family has always been considered a trendsetter, younger generations are becoming more and more disapproving of the way they represent lifestyle and beauty. The family's promotion of exaggerated beauty standards, demonstrated by heavily edited social media posts and cosmetic procedures, is seen by many younger viewers as damaging and outdated. The Kardashians may not connect with their target audience because they are more likely to support body positivity, authenticity, and social consciousness. The Kardashians run the risk of becoming relics of a bygone era as younger consumers prioritize brands and celebrities that align with their values. Younger audiences are especially turned off by the family's excessive materialism and lack of substance because they are more conscious of the detrimental effects that consumerism and social media have on mental health and self-esteem. The Kardashians risk becoming less and less relevant if they don't change their message and ideals to appeal to the younger generation. The Kardashians may become even more disenfranchised from the very group they once aimed to influence if they continue to prioritize superficial beauty and wealth over role models who encourage self-love, diversity, and social responsibility. Number 5. Backlash against business ventures. The Kardashian Jenner family has amassed a substantial fortune via a variety of business endeavors, especially in the fashion and cosmetics industries. But lately, concerns about the caliber and legitimacy of their goods have surfaced. Kylie Jenner's cosmetics line, for example, has come under fire for what is deemed to be a lack of innovation, old formulas, and inexpensive packaging. A growing perception exists that the brand puts profits ahead of quality because many customers believe the products don't live up to the hype or aren't worth their high prices. Furthermore, there has been an increase in critical evaluations and comparisons to rival songs, like Selena Gomez's Rare Beauty, which has received better reception on social media sites like TikTok. The family's financial success may be impacted by this backlash, which could damage their reputation in the business world, with consumers growing increasingly discriminating and cost-conscious. The Kardashians' reliance on their brand name might not be sufficient to support their business endeavors. Their product lines might continue to experience diminishing sales and a bad reputation if they don't make a commitment to quality, innovation, and authenticity. The family's business empire may eventually become less viable in the long run if they are unable to adjust to the shifting demands and preferences of their customers. Number 4. Ongoing scandals and controversies. Long-standing scandals involving the Kardashians have damaged their reputation in the public eye. Particularly, Kim Kardashian has drawn criticism for using Photoshop excessively in her social media posts, which she claims promotes unrealistic beauty standards. Her provocative image-based attempts to break the internet have drawn criticism for feeding negative stereotypes and exaggerated expectations, particularly for young women. In addition, the family's lavish lifestyles, which are exemplified by their use of private planes and lavish residences, have come under fire in light of the rising concerns surrounding social inequality and climate change. Potential supporters may become disenchanted with the Kardashians' extravagant displays, damaging their brand as public opinion turns more and more towards sustainability and social responsibility. A growing backlash against the family's perceived excess and privilege has also been fueled by their perceived lack of empathy and tone deafness in the face of global crisis. The Kardashians risk being more and more shunned by the public if they don't address these issues and change their actions to conform to society norms. The Kardashians' refusal to accept responsibility for their part in fostering negative social issues may ultimately be the cause of their downfall, as society increasingly expects more transparency and accountability from public figures. Number 3. Perceived lack of genuine talent. Despite the Kardashians' enormous wealth and fame, many detractors contend that privilege, rather than any special ability or skill, is more of a factor in their success. Their long-term survival in the entertainment business is called into question by this perception, particularly in light of the growing trend among viewers to seek out real talent and depth. The family's dependence on drama and sensationalism might not be sufficient to maintain their appeal in a media environment that is changing and favors originality and authenticity. The Kardashians run the risk of being dismissed as well-known celebrities rather than as respected individuals in their own right if they don't show any distinguishing qualities or contributions to their respective industries. As the entertainment sector develops further, fans might favor performers and personalities who provide more to their audience than just a well-known name and a well-preserved image. The Kardashians' lack of ability to demonstrate true talent or depth may eventually reduce their appeal and success in the long run. In a world where social media has made celebrity accessible to all, the family's lack of genuine talent might become more noticeable and turn off viewers looking for deeper and more relatable content. Number 2. Kris Jenner's aging influence. The family matriarch and creative force behind the Kardashians, Kris Jenner, has been instrumental in the family's ascent to fame. But as she gets older, worries about the family business's future direction without her strategic direction surface. Their success has largely been attributed to Jenner's ability to navigate the entertainment business and keep the family's relevance. The Kardashians might find it difficult to hold on to their position in a cutthroat market if she retreats or is unable to adjust to shifting fashions, which could cause chaos and disintegration inside the family. The prosperity of the Kardashian family has primarily rested on Kris Jenner's astute leadership and aptitude for leveraging scandals and disputes. The family might not have the unity and guidance necessary to overcome obstacles in the future if she were to take over as leader. The Kardashians may grow more estranged and unable to put on a unified front for their audience as Kris Jenner's influence fades. Their brand and public image could be further damaged by this possible discord. The family's dependence on Kris Jenner's direction draws attention to their lack of achievement on their own and raises questions about their capacity to stay relevant in the absence of her direction. Number 1. Superficiality and lack of depth. The Kardashians have frequently faced criticism for their emphasis on drama, materialism, and superficiality, which may not appeal to viewers seeking more profound, meaningful content. Rather than focusing on important issues or personal development, their reality shows and social media presence usually highlight luxury, fashion, and personal conflicts. The entertainment of the Kardashians may become stale and unrelatable as viewers look for stories that more closely mirror their own struggles and experiences. Their loss of influence and popularity may be exacerbated by this change in audience preferences. If the Kardashians don't provide any insightful commentary or uplifting role models, they run the risk of coming across as shallow and unimportant. Their long-term appeal and cultural impact may ultimately be limited by their incapacity to establish a deeper connection with audiences. As society struggles with difficult problems like mental health, environmental sustainability, and social justice, people may be drawn to celebrities and companies that show a dedication to these worthwhile causes. The Kardashians might become more and more removed from the issues and ideals of the contemporary world if they continue to place a high priority on superficiality and self-promotion. The Kardashians' dependence on drama and materialism may grow dated and unattractive as viewers seek more depth and genuineness from their entertainment. The Kardashians must adapt to the changing times if they want to avoid falling behind their audience, which is looking for more genuine, socially conscious, and meaningful content. If you liked our video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel.